Hello, and welcome back to Evoland 2. It's time to get our meditation on, I think. We had a quest to spend a day at the top of Alpha Peak. I think this looks like a suitable place. Let's see if something happens. No. I thought something was going to happen. Okay. Maybe it's not that easy. Well, that's, well, I feel silly now. This looks like it could be a thing. Is that a device that Fina can activate? Seems to be. Kuro, don't tell me. Wait, so we're not joining the cult? I don't think this is such a good idea. For once, I agree wholeheartedly with Miss Fina. This device looks dangerous. There must be another way to access the pyramid. Yes, another way. Of course. That is what we find. I must admit, I know of no other way. Oh no! Menos! Help me! I really don't want to fly. Well, not in that machine anyhow. I could maybe give it a shot, but it's only to make you happy, Kuro. And not to save the world or anything. Oh dear. Well, we got some cool goggles, so that makes it all better. Also, where did they go? Are they just inside me? In, typical... You got shoot 'em up mode. Oh, of course. Welcome to the wonderful world of raining bullets. I am missing a lot, apparently. Okay, I can just hold down a button. Well, this wasn't a game mode I was expecting. Ow. Okay. So just hold down the button. I'm just taking a bunch of hits here that I really don't need to be. Wow, these controls are, like, really fast. Okay, I'm about to lose a power-up. I think there's something going on at the bottom right. Yeah. So I need to keep picking up these power-ups. Yeah, I'm losing them. Because I'm not... Ah. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. Okay, those stars are money. Good to know. Okay, well I got a lot of health back in that segment. Maybe I'm figuring this out, but it still feels kind of messy. I'd appreciate some boost attack. Whatever it's called. I'm also going to have the game be interrupted by me leveling up soon, it looks like. Okay, Fina's powered up, but I can't seem to unleash her. Boss fight? This is going to be a short segment. Iblis, huh? Okay, now we got into pseudo bullet hell, I guess. Okay, there we go. What? Have to redo the entire segment? Oh no, just the boss. Okay. Okay, let's not just sit here and tank every hit. Okay, I just need to keep moving. Hey, more money, just what I needed. Well, we're just gonna keep doing this over and over until I get it, I guess. Ah! It was never a type of game that I ever really spent a lot of time with or particularly enjoyed, but as long as this... Man, what am I doing? Don't talk and play, just play. As long as the segment's almost over, I guess it's okay. I just don't really want to be doing this kind of thing. Everything's just too fast, and I don't know. I'm old. I don't do this sort of thing very well. There's our level up. Just health. It's fine. Well, we got through it. Are we gonna have a phase 2? Looks like it. Darn it. So shooting these might prevent them from shooting at me? Oh no, they have health. They just... Does this mean there's going to be another boss after this? At least it's nice enough to respawn you right at the boss. I'm just kind of ignoring the projectiles, which is probably not the best strategy here, but try to get all the money power-ups so that I don't have to grind for cash later. All these health power-ups seem to be giving me more than enough to sustain myself, because I'm at full health again, basically. Okay, well, we took a lot of damage. Also, you can't go backwards very quickly. You can go forward really fast, but not backwards. Yeah, I'm basically dead here, actually. I need to do a better job of not just tanking every single hit. The The countdown seems to stall when there are no enemies on the screen, which is kind of nice, I guess. Focusing a little bit more on dodging this time instead of collecting power-ups. Well, I'm gonna tank a hit for that, for sure. Yeah, basically dead. Ah! How did I miss that? Use those invincibility frames to grab a few more power-ups, or health-ups, or whatever. Well, as is always the case, this is really not what I was expecting to be doing today in this game. Ah, I am so dead. Hopefully it'll respawn me at full health and not at... yeah, okay. Kind of just weave back and forth. Okay, that pattern actually, you can just kind of go through it, well, until he switches to that. Okay, I find this boss easier than the other one. I don't think it's because I'm magically better at the game now. I think it's just an easier boss. Come on. Okay. Well, that's 2 down. Can this segment be over now? This really isn't why I play RPGs. Well, I guess we're on to phase 3. Or stage 3. Okay, lovely, new enemy. More of these annoying ones. There we go. we go, the level up interrupting the middle of the stage. I wonder if my damage actually matters for this. Like, if my attack stat is affecting how much these blue projectiles do. And if my defense is helping at all, too. It might be. I mean, it would be kind of nice if all of the systems in the game kind of meshed together that way. And this wasn't just an isolated minigame. But I don't know how it was coded. And in order to test that sort of thing, I would have to make multiple runs and record what my stats were at various times, and then see how many hits it takes me to kill things. Oh, you're hiding behind the interface. Well, that's obnoxious. Alright, boss 3? Nope, just another wave. So with these, you kind of want to go back and forth a whole bunch, because you need to hit them and then not be hitting them. They hit something else while they're in their shell form. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious, but I felt like saying it anyway, just because, you know, as I'm doing this, I'm slowly changing things. Now boss 3? There we go. I guess we're gonna probably have one boss that's like a super version of every enemy type. So does that mean that we're gonna have a bomb boss after this? Oh. Well, I needed more help. Health. Before starting this fight, I mean. Well, half down on my first attempt when I came into the fight at about half health, so this should just be an easy win now, right? Now that I know what I'm doing, kind of. What am I doing? Oh, I can shoot those. Okay. That does actually come far enough to hit me at the edge of the screen. Okay. I'm actually missing from there. Oh, so much for that power-up. Wait. Tina just did something. Oh, does that only work? Does that only work when I have a power-up, maybe? Huh. Way to go, Kuro. Well, nothing like playing a minigame without knowing all the mechanics of it. We're getting close to the pyramid. Hey, do you know how to land this thing? Nope. What? Seriously? Couldn't you say that before? You must ascend, and quickly. Now! That's about what I expected. Crash on the top of the pyramid. Shiro? Are you alive? No. You're right, just play dead. Remind me to never let you take the wheel again. At any rate, your aim was true, Solid Snail. We made it to the top of the Prophet's Pyramid, and that is what counts. No, you're wrong. What counts is that we almost died. That was way too risky. I'm not so sure. I have contemplated much since our paths first crossed. Everything that has happened to us. Surely it cannot all be mere coincidence. One would think events have been woven together to make us the key players in a story beyond ourselves, as if something or someone held sway over our fate. But I thought demons didn't believe in fate. That is true. Or rather, it was. I no longer know what to think. And so, here is the fabled Stone of Time. Awesome! Quick, let's grab it and get out of here before anyone sees us. Too late. And now we fight the Prophet. Ah, so you have returned. You know, it's not very polite to interrupt someone when they're... This is my place! I'll talk however I want. I have long awaited this moment. Nee. Each and every day. Nee. Bit by bit. Nee. Gaining power. Obtaining the stone. Nee. In order to defeat you, Great Destroyer. It's official. This guy's off his rocker. Shiro, the Great Destroyer? That's about as likely as 2 plus 3 makes 7. I will have to do the math. 2, 3, 7. Nee! 2 times 3 times 7 makes 42. The number of the Great Destroyer. You're gonna have to calm down, Prophet, sir. Nee! Oh, this is a cutscene. Yeah! He seems to want to face you in single combat. This will make for good training. Just remember, Solid Snail, the trick is to defeat him before he wins. Well, thanks for that. No need to thank me. I'm here to help. I'm sure you can beat him, and I'll do my best to provide backup. Like how the flying machine is still going. You got fighting game mode. A rock, paper, scissors mode probably would have been less thrilling. Oh no. I don't play fighting games. So the strategy is just to spam attack, right? I don't even know what the controls are. Okay. Spam different buttons. Don't just spam the same one over and over again. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm seriously, I'm just gonna be spamming this until I win. Like, okay. Hopefully we never have to do that again, but I see what looked like... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Best of 3. And you're probably going to be harder now. Okay, I have no idea. I'm just spamming buttons. Me! Now I'll show you my true power! I'd say he's bluffing. Oops, maybe I was wrong.
Round 1.
I don't know, jumping periodically seems to be working fairly well. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, whatever I'm doing is kind of working, I guess. I'm glad that the difficulty on this is tuned to non-existent. I don't think I've played a fighting game in like 10 years. And I never really played fighting games. Okay, don't get stuck in the corner here. This is bad. No, I'm gonna lose this one. What? My bar is flashing. I don't know how to use my... Okay. There we go. Well, that was close. Achievement unlocked. MMA champion. You truly are the best, Great Destroyer. Why do you call Solid Snail Great Destroyer? I recognized him. How could I forget it? I was but a child when the Great Disaster came, but it truly is him. The prophecy does not lie. He will gather the 5 keys. All will be covered in water. He will destroy the world. What's he saying, Kuro? You're the one who caused the Great Disaster? Tell me that's not true. Well, I haven't done it yet. That was in a previous timeline, probably. Isfina, Solid Snail has no memory. He knows nothing of his past. But then, if we return to our time, all of this won't have happened yet. That means it's his future. That depends on how you look at it. But if so, we must prevent the prophecy from being realized. You heard that, Kuro? I will not let you become the Great Destroyer. Let us take the Stone of Time and make our way to Magi Isle. Okay, I like how this thing's still running. So hopefully we will not have the shoot 'em up or the fighting game sequence again. Those were one-offs. I'm kind of okay with what just happened, but yeah, I'd really rather not do it again. You got the Stone of Time. Not to be used to play bowling. Handle with care. Alright. And now I guess we go back through this temple and fight our way down, or we just appear at the end of it. Okay. But, what? How do you get inside the pyramid? Oh, I see. You must be a friend of our prophet. May the Great Destroyer spare you. See that beautiful pyramid? We're the ones who built it. It required lots of hard work, but when water covers everything, we'll be able to take shelter in there. Still, a slight detail has been niggling me. Okay, so this is still the same. Do you think it'll float? Oh right, something I wanted to mention. I noticed this last time when I was quitting the game, but there's the... On the right side there we see all the characters. Menos has a little red triangle, like the little gem thing. There's a red thing pointing towards Menos. I suspect that means that there are three allies, of course, but each one's going to have 2 levels of upgrades, because Menos is the only one who's currently upgraded. So that gives us a sense of, I guess, scale on this. We might only be, what, 16% through, at least the upgrades. Hello. You have the Stone of Time, Kuro. Good, I'm counting on you. We'll meet again. Are you the third party member? Alright, where can I go now? I guess the only thing left to do is Magi Isle? So we go Shiro Harbor. Because we have the Writ of Passage. There'll be no leaving the harbor for now. I've got a bad feeling, and I am almost always right. It must be the ghost of that infamous pirate Roberts. That island off the coast is cursed, I tell you. If you want to sail, go and get a force majeure letter from someone in the Council of Traders. Till then, I won't budge. You should be able to score one in Genova. You look around, but it'll cost you a pretty penny. Traders aren't known to give stuff away. So that was the same as before. Well, F it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Got a bad feeling about this trip. Well, where exactly do you want to go? What? You want to go to the Cursed Isle? Isn't it just my lucky day? Fair warning, there's no way we're docking there. You can get off in a rowboat and board again after. And I won't wait for you more than an hour. If you don't come back alive, that's your problem. Have I made myself clear? No. Fine, suit yourself. So, do you want to leave now? Yes. Alright then, let's go. Okay, I do not have control right now. This is just doing what it's doing. So this is the Cursed Isle. It looks rather nice. I should have brought my bathing suit. Okay, can we go back to the ship now? No. Quickly now, before the ghost comes and gobbles us up. Oh, we've got to explore this place. We are in Zelda mode, so... Oh, this looks familiar. These must be the Magi ruins the Dean spoke of at the library. But where is the Megalith gone? I hope it isn't buried under all this sand. Solid Snail, might you know how to dig it out? Okay, can't go here. Let's have you smash this. Oh, that worked rather nicely. Okay, well, we just did a thing. Let's explore the rest of the island before we muck with that too much more. It didn't look like it was that big of a place. Can't go into the water. Probably a star somewhere around here. Okay, another dock. This is some nice music, I guess. Okay, can't destroy those barrels. Okay, it doesn't appear to be anything out this way, so that just leaves... let's go through the trees. Can't go through the trees. Oh, I thought I could get through this way. Okay, well, I guess that's the island. Tour over. Now to either put something there or step on this. Well, I've already done this. Didn't do much of anything. Maybe it's Fina's turn? Or maybe I have to put something here. Like... Stone of Time. Lights out puzzle? Yes. Oh dear. Okay, well that didn't work. So where do I start this from? I guess I have to... Okay, I have to start it out the other side. I'm seeing this right. I think I started here. And that way I will end right in the center. And then I guess we retrieve the Stone of Time and put it here. Are we just gonna have a whole bunch of these? Oh. Okay, do not remove the Stone of Time. Well, we get to watch that one more time. Alright. Here, I thought I would just save myself some time by picking up the Stone of Time now and deploying it at the top where I'm going to need to do another one of these later, but I guess that's not actually necessary. This appears to be our target. Finally! We found a Magillith! See, Menos? You didn't have to be such a pessimist. It appears to be functional. Perhaps the Stone of Time has enabled it? That's exactly what I was thinking. Anyway, that's our ticket out of here. I would not be so sure. What if we end up in an altogether new era? A time without mystery, devoid of poetry. A time when life consists of killing people, FPS style. Oh dear. Please no. Another style of game I don't play. What the heck are you on about? I'm only theorizing. It is equally possible that we will end up in my era. Or that of Miss Fina and Solid Snail. But as Miss Fina would say, I fear we have no other choice anyway. Exactly. Off we go, Kuro. We won't know till we get there. And I don't want to stick around in this future. Ah! I guess it was more of a gah! Menos! Oh no! You turned into a woman! Menos? That name rings a bell. I was gonna say, it seemed like he was standing a little bit far away from us when we were activating the thing. So you're not Menos? I'm sorry, I was very startled to see you appear like that. I haven't introduced myself. My name is... Velvet. Okay. Maybe you're the new party member. Velvet. And who might you be? For that matter, how did you get here? Well, we are in the same place, but we are in the past. As based on the graphical style. Menos. Kuro, I'm afraid Menos is stuck in the future. Maybe because Velvet was in that very spot right at that precise moment? Which means he wasn't able to materialize here. The Magillith! It's deactivated! Kuro, you think somebody messed with the Stone of Time? No, I think that we haven't put the Stone of Time into place yet. You're right, it doesn't seem likely someone would have followed us to the island. The Magillith! The Stone of Time! I knew it! You're Magi! Sure. No, we're ordinary humans. We're just on a really long trip. By the way, could you tell us what year this is exactly? We're in 999. Not for much longer, mind you. The celebration for the 50th anniversary of the Empire's victory will coincide with the new millennium. Bro, we're finally back! I'll see my village again. The 50th anniversary. That's when the great disaster is supposed to happen. What disaster? Kuro, I know we can stop this from happening. And probably accidentally fled the world in the process. We don't have much time. We need to find out what what will happen. So it was true. I never believed it. According to the ancient texts, Magiliths can be used to travel through time. And you found the Stone of Time. I've spent my whole life looking for it. It's a long story. I really don't have time to tell you right now. If the great disaster comes to pass, then I do not want that future. Let me go with you. I've studied the Magi for years. If all this has something to do with them, then you can count on my help. It could be dangerous, you know? I'm no stranger to danger myself. What do you think, Kuro? Should she come with us? What, some random person that we just ran into? No. Please! Don't leave me here! I guess she's not as familiar with danger as she said. Ah, but thou must. Okay. Yes. Thank you! Alright then, let's start by getting out of here. Your timing is perfect. I'm being held captive by pirates. If you hadn't arrived, I don't know if I would have made it out on my own. I'll just join the team. Tab, switch ally. Achievement unlocked. This is getting crowded. Okay. Tab, switch ally, so just reminding me about that, I guess. Although, how would I have done any of the previous stuff without remembering that I could tab between Menos and Fina? Pirates, you say? Doesn't that sound familiar, Kuro? I wonder if one of them is named Robert. Okay, what does your attack look like? Oh, okay. Oh. Did we just cause ourselves a problem? Maybe. We have an ice mage. Despite its dilapidated appearance, this gate is fairly sturdy. I can weaken it with my power, but you'll have to destroy it. Oh, okay. That's what that was all about. So forcing us to use the new party member, fair enough. Or are we Robert? We're gonna kill all the pirates and create a rumor about the island being cursed. Something like that's gonna happen, isn't it? The prisoner's getting away! Yar, who dares oppose us? We are the fearless pirates of the bay. Claims to ownership crumble at our feet. What's yours is ours. And vice versa. What do you say, Wedge? You're supposed to say, and all that jazz. Yeah, I know, but I thought vice versa sounded nicer. I mean, who still says and all that jazz nowadays? Biggs, he's kinda got a point. Yeah, I don't much care for all that jazz either, but nobody ever listens to me in these group meetings. All I ask is that you say what we want, what we said to say, and if we say something different every time, what's the point of these meetings? Can we just leave while they're discussing this? I have to agree with you there, Biggs. Right, so where were we? And all that jazz. Right, sorry, Biggs. It's water under the bridge. Hey, wait. That's not the prisoner! Motion to hold a meeting on the subject of our next move. Motion accepted. Sandcastle. Okay. Can't do anything with that. There was nowhere to go over on the right. So I guess we're gonna follow the pirates. Or take a look around. I agree with everyone else. What's the use of holding meetings if we just fight? One moment. Can't you see we're in the middle of a meeting? This time I'll keep my word. I'll do what we've decided on. We're busy here. Soon you'll witness the bloodlust of the Pirates of the Bay. At least, that's what I plan to suggest at the meeting. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, can't take that. I can't get through here. Okay. Can I just leave? Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna freeze them all. See if that works. Nope. Maybe if I was back here? Try this one more time and then we're gonna continue exploring, I guess. No, okay. Problem is, there's nowhere I can go. Unless I use one of my characters to break something. Well, this is somewhat obnoxious. Did I just miss something obvious? Okay, there's vines here. Vines are Fina's job. Alright, having heard the arguments, counter-arguments, and suggestions, I have made my decision. We will attack the intruder, because we are the fierce pirates of the bay. Motion accepted. Biggs? What now, Wedge? It's just that, looking at the intruder, I think I recognize him. And why couldn't you say so earlier? It's just, if you look real close, his red hair, goggles on his forehead, none of that rings a bell for you? It's the ghost of Pirate Roberts! He's come back to have his revenge! Everybody, get on the ship! Okay. Thought something like that was gonna happen, but not in that order. You got a wonderful boat. Man, carrying all this equipment is getting ridiculous. Oh, you can see him actually straining to lift that one. Would you like to set sail? Yes. And okay, we actually have control. And we can go all over the place. Okay. But I guess we need a dock to actually land. So there's pirates here. Volcano. That might be our next destination, because that's a place we haven't been yet. Or maybe not. Maybe we have to fight the pirates if we try that. If we come over this way... Shiro Harbor. Okay. Can I go up the river? No. And that's not going to let me down here. So I could go back that way, or I can check out the pirates. I think I'm going to check out the pirates. I wonder if we're going to find Menos again. Ha ha ha, you gotta be pretty brave to assault our lair. But I'm afraid we only accept challenges from other pirates. Oh, okay, well. So we have to actually become Pirate Roberts in order to do this, I guess. Cursed be the name of that Pirate Roberts. Because of him and his treasure, everyone vies to become the Pirate King. With all those criminals running about, every child wants to grow up to be a pirate. We don't want to, we just have to. It's different. I just love cooking. Seems a gourmet chef is trying to make over McDonald's. Do you think he'll be able to reinvent that wretched excuse of a restaurant? Personally, I doubt it. Well, we know that he will, in fact. Or someone will. What on earth are the Imperial Special Forces up to? They're supposed to be protecting the citizenry, yet they do nothing to stand up to the pirates of the bay. All I want is to get rich without my ships being boarded and pillaged. I was still a wee lad when the pirate Roberts sailed the open sea. Them were the good old days. I used to come to the beach and watch the boats, but the waves covered up all the sand bit by bit. Do you reckon Shiro Harbor will be completely flooded someday? It is likely. Now, can I talk to you from this side? No. Okay. We're sisters. Good for you. We're sisters. Insightful conversation. Come on. Pirates so love challenging each other to bare-knuckle brawls. I find it all so brutal and barbaric, don't you? Oh no. Are we gonna have to do another fighting sequence with one of the pirates? Well, as long as I don't actually have to know how to do a fighting sequence and can just kind of fumble my way through it, then that's not the worst thing, I guess. Iron Bridge. During the Great War, a demon prince supposedly lifted this boulder with his bare hands to close off the bridge and prevent the Imperial forces from advancing. What astounding strength he must have had. Can you believe that? That's kind of what happened. I was caught napping on duty again, so now I'm stuck guarding this old bridge, as if the demons would ever come back to attack us. Ah well, at least it's nice out, and I just know I'll doze off again. Okay, can't freeze that. Right, but we're back in a time where we can... time or place where we can start hacking the bushes. Not that we really need to. We have a lot of money, and... do I have stuff to spend money on? Oh, I guess I do if I get back to the place that has the Oricon ore. Also, there's this minigame. Where is he gone? Can I just hit all the bushes? I guess the minigame is done and I can just hack everything. Okay. Well, I will do that then. There's a treasure in here somewhere, right? Oh, there he is. I wonder what he's looking at. Well, let's find out. I still wonder how he found my treasure so quickly. Okay, was I... so I guess I've lost the opportunity to do that? Or do I have to go back in time again? Get a shot at it. There's no way off to the side there. No, that's a rock. Can't step around a rock. Those things are too solid. Okay, back at the mine. Oh, people are actually working this time. When all hope is lost, nothing remains but a deep black hole. All days are alike. Everything just repeats endlessly. Living and reliving the same pain. Is that what eternal life is like? So are the demons being used as slaves now? When my suffering is too great, I think back on the times when I would stargaze as a child. You think there are other worlds out there, far from our own, where everyone is happy? No, I think all of the worlds are pretty miserable. from what I've seen of this game so far. This mine is quite ancient. During the Great War, a famous blacksmith lived here. Oh right, so I'm in the present, the starting time. We have to actually go back in time to do this again. Okay, that's right. They say he made the finest gear ever forged. A little luck, I'll die soon in a rock slide. What a happy place. Let me be, I have work to do. The demons captured during the war work here to bolster the Empire's wealth. It's a good thing demons live so long and are so hardy. Maybe we'll free them in another 50 years or so. Most of my friends have died while working in this mine. Only the toughest survive. I do not think we are lucky to be alive. To me, it is rather a curse. I do not believe in fate, yet I often wonder what we did to deserve this. I don't understand why the demons don't just try to run away. I mean, that's what I would do if I were them. It must be proof that they're just animals. Some say a member of the demonian royal family survived. Do you think they will return to save us one day? So it's interesting. If they're not actually forcing these demons to stay here, I see the sparkle. Then I wonder what's actually going on, like why the demons are staying. You got a key from the children. The game would have been so much simpler with a lockpicking skill. Okay, so there's a key here. Maybe I'm doing things out of sequence. Maybe if I go into the town, there's some children that'll tell me to do something. Alright, well now we get to my favorite part of this game, which is hunting down a save point. One that is actually active. Are there any in town? I guess I could sleep at the inn, that saves, right? Oh, Windy Valley. Entering this place just saved. Okay. While I'm thinking about it then... Okay, so it auto-saves every time I change... Okay. That's good to know. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Okay. Then I guess we'll talk to this guy and see what our quest is going to be next time. Unless he doesn't have anything interesting to say, in which case I guess we'll just talk to him and that'll be it. Oh. Okay, or we could go in there. So there is stuff in there. You're still here? Do you think I have time to waste? I came here for some peace and quiet. Now leave. I'm conducting very important research. Hi, Sid. Want to talk? You came here to mock me, didn't you? Yes. Oh, really? Well then, let me tell you a story. Mistakes were made. Once upon a time, there lived a mad scientist, a terrifying man, whose knowledge derived from mysterious sources. He wielded absolute power with even the ability to create life forms. But one day, he disappeared without a trace, leaving his son fatherless and alone. That was my father. I barely remember him at all. He abandoned me when my mother died, and I was only 4 years old. Ever since, I've been trying to outdo him by creating what no one has successfully made before. You will scarcely believe your eyes. A flying machine! I know, it sounds crazy, but with enough hard work, I believe I can do it. Even if it takes the rest of my life. Of course, if I had a prototype to work off of, that would make the task considerably easier. Now, I was just calculating lift, aerodynamics, and temporal gradient. Okay, well... Oh, it's you. You seem quite exuberant, perhaps possessing a hidden power. I would have wanted a son like you. Do let me know if you ever come across the prototype for a flying machine. Even if it's incomplete or damaged, I could use it in my research. Getting the feeling that we're going to have, soon, the game is going to really open up, and we're going to be able to do all sorts of crazy time travel type stuff to start completing these quests. Anyway, that doesn't really answer anything, so I guess we'll just explore the present and see what we find next time. I will see you then.